Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 3rd of February 1979, and the title is Put an End to All Doubts and the Arrogance of I, and Have Mercy for Everyone. Bab Dada is seeing all of you children in your perfect and world benefactor form. At present, your final form and your final task is that of benefiting the world. Each of you Brahmins is making effort to remain stable in your final form according to your capacity. You all have the same aim of bringing benefit to the world, but some of you are still only engaged in bringing benefit to yourself, and others are only engaged in bringing benefit to your country. Very few of you children are equal to the Father. Very few of you remain stable in your world benefactor form and busy in serving the world. What are the signs of world benefactor souls? 1. World benefactors are aware that a great task has to be accomplished and that only a very short time remains to do it. Therefore, every second and every thought of theirs would be for world benefit. 2. They always offer and use their body, mind, and wealth they have received for world service. 3. They always have all the souls of the world in their awareness and their vision. They are always concerned in completely satisfying souls who have not attained anything. They are always thinking of ways to make beggar souls completely full. They are always concerned about bringing deprived souls into contact and relationship with them. By bestowing to everyone, day and night, they claim the blessings of all powers from the Father. 4th, they are tireless and constant servers. They don't just serve according to a given timetable, but are all-round servers and ever ready. 5. No matter what defects some souls may have, perhaps their sanskars are strong, they don't have so much wisdom, or their intellects are even like stone, or they are constantly defaming others. World benefactor souls, merciful souls, would only be lawful and loving towards such souls. All of you have the same aim, and yet what happens? As you continue to move along, your mercy changes into two things. Firstly, instead of feeling mercy, some of you have doubts about others and think, this one can never change. This one will always remain like this. Not everyone can become a king. These many doubts finish all your feelings of mercy. Secondly, instead of having mercy, you have the arrogance of I. I am very important. This one is nothing. This one is unable to do anything. I am able to do everything. This kind of arrogance, the consciousness of I, stops you from being merciful. This is why you are only able to benefit yourself or your own country. Although you know the easy method to become world benefactors, you forget it at the time of need. No matter what defects souls have, no matter how impure souls are, or even if they don't make any effort, that is, a non-Brahmin soul who is impure or a soul from the Brahmin family who is not making any effort at all, world benefactor souls are unlimited bestowers towards both type of souls. World benefactor souls who are engaged in transforming the world would always forgive those souls for their bad things and weaknesses, just as the unlimited Father forgives you children. In what way does He forgive you? He doesn't allow any of the bad things or weaknesses of you children to enter His heart, but forgives you. Even worship-worthy deities forgive their devotees. World benefactors are master creators with a right to the world. Therefore, they are great kings in front of the youngster ones. They are equal to the Father. They are souls who are worthy of being worshipped. On the basis of these three qualifications, they do not allow the bad qualities or weaknesses of others to enter their hearts. They forgive those souls. In order to benefit such souls, you benevolent souls always praise them by keeping their original form and virtues in front of you. You would remind those souls of their own greatness by telling them whose children they are, what clan they belong to, and what the specialties and blessings of the confluence age are. That the Father's task is to make the impossible possible. That those souls belonged to the royal family at the beginning of the cycle and now belong to the Brahmin family. That they are master almighty authorities. Benevolent souls would praise those souls in such a way that they would become aware of their original form and develop the power and courage to remove their bad qualities and weaknesses. Nowadays, those of the Rajput clan, high-class warrior clan, remind weak ones of the clan they belong to and thereby give them courage. In the same way, world benefactor souls would make weak souls courageous by singing their praise. Because of their power and mercy, they don't imbibe the weaknesses of others, but make those souls forget their weaknesses and also make them powerful. After doing such powerful groundwork, they only need to make a little more effort on such souls. Because they have no doubts about those souls, and because they have no arrogance of I, they will transform those souls. You must never tell a weak soul of the Brahmin family, "You are weak, you are weak." Otherwise, it would be like a doctor giving a weak patient a heart attack by telling him that he is going to die. You are master authorities. You are elevated souls. You are world benefactor souls. Therefore, only words of good wishes for all souls should constantly emerge from your lips. You should not speak words that would dishearten them. To become disheartened is also like having heart failure. No matter how weak souls are, when you have to give them a signal or correct them, before you correct them, first of all, give them strength. First of all, praise their specialties. Then, draw their attention to their weaknesses in such a way that you enable them to become elevated souls. Before you sow the seeds, first of all, plow the field with courage and enthusiasm, and the seeds will bear fruit easily. Otherwise, sowing seeds in souls who have no courage or who are influenced by weeks and scars would be like sowing seeds in hard ground. It would take a lot of hard labor and time, and you would have little success. You wouldn't have time to think or do anything for world benefit. You would only remain engaged in bringing benefit to yourself and your country. You would also not be able to remain stable in the world benefactor stage. In order to become a world benefactor, you should know what you have to do and what you should not do. Only when you are aware of this will you be able to serve intensely for world benefit. At present, your speed is only mediocre. Therefore, this year, become a world benefactor and increase the speed of world service and become merciful. Until now, whatever has happened according to the drama. In this too, you must have benevolent and elevated feelings and go into the stage of ascent and continue to progress. Bid farewell to all your weaknesses for all time with determination, and also enable others to bid farewell to theirs. Then the work of world transformation will very soon be accomplished. Now increase your speed and your stage. Become powerful and overcome any situation by becoming completely knowledgeable about that situation. You will then reach your final stage and be able to pass with honor. Do you understand? You have to prepare yourself in such a way that next season, Bap Dada will see you all as intense effort makers. All of you souls belong to the first division. You should all come to celebrate the meeting of such Brahmin souls, where each of you constantly has your crown, tilak, and throne. Baba should come into such a royal gathering. After the gathering of souls with the right to the kingdom takes place here, the royal gathering will take place there. When you invite a special person, a special stage has to be prepared for that soul. So since you are inviting Bap Dada to come, all of you will of course make your practical stage special. Only then will Bap Dada come. Therefore, each of you should create a stage more elevated and beautiful than the next. Acha? Now let's see which zone claims number 1 and whether those from abroad go ahead or those from this land go ahead. Acha? To those who are constantly world benefactors and merciful towards everyone, to those who are constantly engaged in thoughts of their original self and full of good wishes for everyone, to the souls who give courage and enthusiasm to other souls, to those who have a right to the kingdom and who make all souls complete. To such powerful souls, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada talking to the teachers. You souls have received the fortune to serve. You souls give Baba's introduction to so many deprived souls and fill them with contentment. Do you remember the special virtue of being merciful while engaged in service? When the merciful children of the merciful Father serve with mercy, they achieve a lot of success. So, all of you are as merciful as the Father. Do you not feel compassion for the souls who have none of this knowledge? Now become those who are constantly full. Become bestowers of blessings and great donors. Give powers to weak souls and help them move forward. Serve with your perfect form. Bapdada meeting groups. Overcoming all adverse situations by remaining seated on the seat of your original stage. Do you gain victory over all adverse situations by constantly remaining stable in the stage of a Master Almighty authority? Unless your original stage is powerful, you will not be able to overcome adverse situations. These situations come to you through the elements. Therefore, they are the creation, whereas you, in your original stage, are the creators. So, are you constantly victorious over your creation? Would someone be called a creator if he is constantly defeated by his creation? The adverse situation that come to you through the elements are your creation, and so it is impossible for Master Creator, Almighty authorities to be defeated by them. It is when you get off your seat that you are defeated. When you constantly remain seated on your seat, you have a lot of power. The moment you leave your seat, you become powerless. So, you have to remain seated on the seat of a Master Creator. On the basis of remaining seated on your seat, you automatically receive all powers. Do not come down. Below you is the mud of body consciousness and of Maya. If you come down, you will become muddy. The pure soul will become impure. When a young child falls down, he becomes dirty. Attention is always paid to a child to see that he doesn't become dirty. To become body conscious means to become dirty. You are pure souls. When there is even the slightest bit of dirt on something pure and clean, it can be very clearly seen. Even the slightest bit of the mud of body consciousness would be very clearly visible in a pure soul. To become body conscious again and again means to play with or eat mud. You are not like this, are you? You don't allow your past and scars to emerge again, do you? Since you have died alive, everything of the past is dead to you. To die alive means to have a Brahmin birth. Brahmin never play with mud. Those things are done by Shudras. So constantly remain in the lap of Baba's remembrance. There should be nothing but remembrance. Specially loved children are always in the lap of their parents. Parents stop their children from touching anything dirty. So all of you are also specially loved children. You must not play with dirt. Continue to play with jewels. Those who play with dirt are not the Father's children. The children of a royal father would never play in the dirt. So, you are the most elevated souls. You are children of the greatest of all fathers who constantly play with the jewels of knowledge. Are you not? Acha. No matter how big the situation that comes in front of you is, when you constantly remain aware of the Father's company, you can conquer Maya. By making Baba your companion, you can become a victorious jewel. Constantly remember Baba's company, and you can remain constantly happy and victorious. From being victorious, you will become doubly victorious. By constantly remaining in the Father's company, you will remain a fearless Mahavir, a brave, courageous one, and able to conquer Maya. Blessing, may you be an elevated soul who constantly flies in the stage of ascent with the wings of zeal and enthusiasm. Together with knowledge and yoga, every moment, every deed, and every day should be filled with new zeal and enthusiasm. This forms the basis of going into the flying stage. No matter what your duties are, even if they are cleaning, washing dishes, or some other ordinary work, you should have natural and constant zeal and enthusiasm. An elevated soul in the flying stage will constantly fly with wings of zeal and enthusiasm. Such souls would never become confused or tired. They would never be stopped by anything trivial. Slogan: let the past be the past and remain close to Bab Dada, and you will pass with honor. Om Shanti.